This episode is in partnership with Cacao Maranao, a social enterprise supporting local Maranao farmers, turning homegrown cacao into rich and meaningful chocolate bars. Check out their page and support local. This episode is officially caffeinated by The Family Bean. For your study sessions, meetups, or quiet moments in between, The Family Bean serves up delicious food and coffee. Visit their page and enjoy the experience.
I am Attorney Diane, and welcome back to The Lost Podcast. You may be wondering why I'm the one who's opening this episode. That's because I'm taking over The Lost Podcast for a very special reason. Today marks 1 year since this podcast first aired, and I'm here to turn the tables on our usual hosts, Attorney Haron and Attorney Hanan. So, Attorney Haron and Attorney Hanan, say hi to your avid listeners.
Hello po. Thank you for having us, Attorney Diane.
Assalamualaikum po.
Ganito pala yung feeling.
Oo nga, ganito pala yung feeling na maging guest sa sarili mong show.
Maging receiving end.
Hello, Attorney. Thank you for accepting our invitation na maging host for this episode.
Yes, it's an honor to be, the host. Oh my gosh, for this special episode.
Honorary host.
Yes. So, congratulations, Attorney Hanan and Attorney Haron, for reaching this milestone na within a year, umabot kayo ng 4 seasons. Parang
Parang hindi gumive up yung editor ko.
And imagine, naging 1 year na parang dumaan lang yung months, yung days, and then naging 1 year na ang TLP.
Tapos parang tuloy-tuloy lang yung yung seasons ninyo, hindi kayo nag-stop and nag-give up, diba?
Right.
Yun yung sinasabi ko na yung 1 year, ang bilis matapos. Like, just imagine na nasa July na tayo. Nag-start na yung other half ng 2025. So, parang sabi ko, yung 1 year really runs so fast. However, when you look back, makikita mo na, pero ang daming nangyari. Just like, itong 1 year namin na parang, ang bilis, parang kapon lang. We were just recording somewhere, sa isang corner. Tapos ngayon, 1 year na. Pero when you look back, ang dami na naming naging guests at ang dami na naming listeners na nagsasabing they enjoyed our episodes and na-inspire yung most of them, ganun. So, masaya lang.
And since it's our 1 year anniversary sa TLP, we invited Attorney Dan to be our guest host para this time siya naman yung magtanong sa amin. And we asked our listeners kung using our social media accounts kung meron ba silang mga questions for us, and there are entries naman, no, and later on itatanong sa atin yan ni Attorney Diane.
Yes.
Kasi Attorney Haron, kaya rin natin naisip yung episode na ganito, na tayo yung sasagot ng mga tanong. Kasi may mga nagsasabi na, uy, kayo tapon lang kayo ng tanong, sagot ng sagot yung mga guests nyo. Sana man yung part na kayo yung sasagot sa mga tanong nyo. Pero di ba, Attorney Haron, yun yung first season natin.
Yes.
Lahat naman na ng questions namin, yung parang regular questions namin sa mga guests namin, nasagot na namin sa first season. So baka yung mga curious dyan kung ano ba yung journey namin ni Attorney Haron sa pagpasa sa bar exam, nasa first season po yan.
But for this episode, I think most of our listeners are curious dun sa TLP, the production, the recordings and all that, really related about TLP. That's why we have Attorney Diane. Now, Attorney Diane, pwede ka na magsimulang magtanong.
Okay, so
ihanda mo na yung mga questions mo.
Super exciting ang mga tanong na sinend ng ating mga avid listeners. Okay, so before we start with the questions that were given by your avid listeners, I have prepared some of the questions that I also wanted to ask when I was your guest. Pero unfortunately, I was the guest.
Oo nga pala, kasi guest lawyer namin si Attorney Diane na nung episode 6, no? And I remember, Attorney Hanan, sa kanya nag-start yung natin.
Dumami yung listeners.
Oo, kaya Attorney Diane is our lucky charm sa TLP.
Kasi ang dami na curious sa story niya na from a nursing student or from being a nurse to becoming a lawyer. Kaya kung curious din kayo paano nangyari yung ganung shift na yon, panoorin nyo yung episode 6 ng The Lost Podcast. You know, yung pag-kick off niya, nung pag-guest niya, pag-say yes niya na hindi niya tayo pinahirapan sa invitation natin na maging guest siya ng The Lost Podcast. Doon na nag-start yung confidence natin na with good people with good heart na gustong mag-share and inspire, it will be easy for TLP team to invite this kind of lawyers. So, thank you, Attorney Dayan. So, galingan mo!
You have a big shoes to fill as host.
Grabe, parang ayoko na lang. So, ito talaga. Ang gusto ko din talagang malaman. What was your biggest fear before launching the Lost Podcast and how did you overcome it?
Ako, number 1, for me, wala akong fear sa... Tapos, no. Wala akong fear kasi more of naging excited ako. But yung... Siguro naman... Ano ba? Tatawa kayo, sasagot ako.
Tapos tawa sa akin, wala naman palang fear.
Oh my God! Ano to? On my end, wala akong fear. Kasi ang alam kong i-share ko lang dito is yung experience ko. Kasi talagang hindi naman namin na-imagine ni Attorney Haron na we will last or this long, no? Kasi at that time, parang enough na sa amin na kami yung magtapunan ng questions. Pero syempre, mauubos lang din yung may i-share naming story. So, at that time, wala akong fear as to kung may makikinig or wala. Kasi yung sabi ko nga kay Attorney Haron, 10 persons lang na makinig at ma-inspire, okay na ako dun. However, in the long run, while nag-i-air na siya, yung fear na is, yung nga, sino yung magiging next guest?
Yun.
Or, Attorney Haron, enough na yung 5 episodes. Kasi parang I don't think na may invite tayo for 10. So, kaya, yung pagiging OC ni Attorney Haron hanggang ngayon na issue niya sa TLP is yung 25 episodes lang daw. I mean, yung odd number kasi yung may 5. Kasi we started really with 5 episodes. Kasi yun, takot din ako na anong ibang isi-share natin. So far, nung tumutuloy-tuloy na siya, doon na ako nagkakaroon ng fear ng may next episodes pa ba kaming magagawa? At the same time, okay pa ba si Attorney Haron na lahat na ng editing siya yung gumagawa? Ganon. So, doon lang sa kanila. So, ikaw ba, Attorney Haron?
Ako naman, sasabihin ko din sana kasi no fear.
Trust na natin.
Ako kasi as both of you know, I've been doing TikTok kasi ever since. Not ever since my last year in law school. This was in 2022. So parang alam ko na kung paano i-manage yung expectation ko na when I put out a content, hindi ako mag-expect na it will be a big thing. So when I was trying to pitch sa'yo yung TLP, hindi ako natatakot na what if may makinig tapos kutsain kami? Because I've been through that. I mean, immune na ako dun. I've been putting out contents ever since. So wala na akong pakialam sa... I'm past that. That's why no fear talaga.
Kasi di ba you are the first Maranao podcaster pa, di ba?
I think so.
No.
Yeah, we couldn't...
with the legal...
In the legal field,
oo.
parang kayo pa yung first.
As Maranaos, no? In our community. So, yeah, pwede natin i-claim yun. So yun, no fear on my end. But yeah, I agree with Attorney Hannah na parang eventually, sino na yung pwede nating i-guess na tatanggapin yung invitation natin na willing maging vulnerable to share their stories. Kasi, my God, hindi easy yung pag-share ng stories mo. I'm sure a lot of listeners na parang along the way, to school, bakit niya ginawa yun? Like parang ganun, you will be subjected to a lot of judgment. Yes. And not many lawyers or people can afford to experience that.
Even ako nga personally,
diba?
Parang hesitation.
But napilitan ka na lang talaga because
kaibigan kami.
Wala kang takas.
Yes.
But in your case naman, attorney, may regret ba na
Wala
nilabas
naman.
namin
Kasi
yung episode
somehow,
mo?
yeah, I have...
Oo nga, sagutin mo yun. In behalf of all the guests of TLP.
Parang in my field din mga nurses, na may mga na-inspire din akong mag-law school.
Mashallah.
Yes, na, narinig ko yung episode mo.
Really?
And parang gusto ko na rin tuloy mag...
Nice. It's not that hard pala to shift from medical field
Yes.
to law field. No? So yun, no on my end,
So no fear
naman.
pala talaga.
Parang ako, sige lang, go, let's do this. Let's do the production. I know how to edit naman. I have the basic skill to do graphics and all that. Let's do this, go. And in all fairness, I really enjoyed everything.
And it's driven by your passion kasi naman talaga, di ba?
True, no?
Na-overcome nyo yung kung meron mang fear.
Exactly, if you're really passionate about things, parang no fear ka.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like a chore.
Yes. Okay, so our next question would be, how has podcasting changed your life personally and professionally?
Okay. Go, Attorney Hanan.
Ako na naman mauuna.
Ladies first.
Ako siguro personally, nakikita na ako dun sa mga nagpapapicture.
Fame.
Hindi naman siya fame. Parang,
Unexpected fame.
Yeah, hindi ko. Kasi grabe yung branding ni Attorney Haron. Kasi it started actually, to be honest, it started with no face at all podcast. I told him, ayoko na may picture. Bigla na one day nagising ako, tapos absent lang ako sa office kasi may pinagdadaanan ako. Kinausap niya yung kumuha siya ng opinion from our office mates. Like, si Attorney Salia, tsaka si Attorney Manman. Parang okay ba na lagyan namin ng face? Ito, sanay, syempre, he's a content creator, di ba? So, TikToker. So, sanay siya na his face is out there. So parang ako hesitant talaga. Attorney, wag na. Kasi ang importante naman is yung voice. Kasi, or yung story we tell. So, wag na yung face. Pagdating ko sa paggising ko na, tunay, na buntala meron. And then, I had no choice. So, kaya, pag kunyari, nasa restaurant ako, biglang magbabayad ako sa cashier, may magsasabi na, Attorney, I'm listening to your podcast. Sige, thank you, ganyan. Tapos, ganun din sa, sa Watson's ako, bilang may lalapit na, Attorney, pwede pa picture. So, parang unang pumapasok kasi sa isip ko, si Attorney Haron lang may mas edit. Pero parang siguro nahihiya ako, but pag ganun, pero still happy naman ako kasi it only shows na nakaka-touch kami talaga ng hearts ng mga tao na ang sabi ko nga kay Attorney Haron, enough na yung 10. So to have many or more than 10 listeners, talagang grabe yung pasasalamat. Yes. And I really thank also Attorney Haron for really putting out TLP out there and making it a global phenomenon.
Wow, grabe.
Because of his editing skills and everything, his talent, creative eye. Uy! Creative skills. Sige, paano ka sasagot?
So you guys are really lucky to have me as your friend.
Kasi ang daling mag-cloud chase, di ba tayo ni Dayan? One reason hindi tayo nakapag coffee crawl the past days na magkasama tayo sa Iligan was
kasi
because
wala tayong kasama Attorney Haron
na marunong mag-video editing.
Oo nga pala, sayang.
Ayun. In my case naman, I would like to focus dun sa professionally.
Okay.
Yung podcasting, with our podcasting, I think yung pinaka-biggest na change niya sa akin is I get to widen my network. Just imagine, we've already had 24 lawyers or 24 lawyers so far na naging guest lawyer. So, I already have a rapport with them. Yes. Parang kilala ko na sila, kilala nila na ako, di ba?
They come from different agencies pa, di ba? So,
exactly.
Lumawak ang
network mo as a lawyer, di ba? So, if may mga events na makaptuto na kami, magkikita kami, hindi na kami strangers. So at least may may familiarity na. Not really as a friend, di ba? Kung hindi man as a friend, pero we are already familiar with each other. And meron ng professional relationship between us, di ba?
Yeah, kung hindi rin siguro hindi napapansin ni Attorney Haro, but ako napansin ko din na during Lost Podcast, although sikat na siya as Lawyer Panda, but I guess one of the reasons kung bakit siya nagiging MC sa mga most of our IBP activities was yung hype ng TLP. Oo.
Yun yung change na...
So, yung kay Hanan is yung unexpected fame niya. Pero, it's a good sign naman na maganda yung pagtanggap ng people, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi kung hindi maganda yung TLP, walang papansin sa'yo, di ba? Dapat na, di ba?
May times daw na nakatingin lang daw siya sa Watson, tapos biglang may nagpa-picture.
Oh, di ba?
Diba?
So, di ba maganda yung
It's a good sign na TLP is doing good.
Great, yeah.
At saka yung mga may mga friends ka na hindi na nagchat-chat. Wala na kayong chatting terms, but biglang magchat-chat sa'yo na, Attorney, nabidiyas ka rin pang makinagin sa kwan, and then, or Attorney, kailan yung next episode? So, parang nagkakaroon ng reconnection sa mga friends mo before, gano'n. So, ang ganda ng effect niya sa amin.
Lost Podcast, di ba?
Ikaw ba, Attorney Den, wala bang effect? Wala bang umakit sa'yo after?
Wag na natin yung
Attorney Den, wala bang naligaw sa'yo after that episode?
So, eto pa. So, what's your favorite episode naman?
So far,
yes.
Ako matik yung episode 6 natin.
Talaga?
Oh.
Talaga?
Promise.
Diba? Char-char niya lang ako.
Diba, as we all know naman, ako yung nag-edit. So parang, dun ko talaga sobrang na-enjoy yung pag-edit. And after that episode, parang nakita ko talaga yung full potential, yung pwedeng mangyari sa TLP. A lot of people were sharing yung mga post ng TLP about you. They were sharing it. Sabi ko, ay, ganito pala ka-powerful yung ginagawa namin sa TLP na parang mimbalis kanya na affirmation for me. Naging affirmation siya sa akin na we are doing a good thing. Ayun.
And you can do better pa.
Kaya, diba? So for me talaga, yun yung favorite episode ko. Not to mention na it was a really fun episode. Like, when I was editing it, tawa ko ng tawa. Ayun. Ayun.
Thank you.
Yeah, to be fair din, Attorney, no? Parang yung question mo really is difficult. Kasi, kung ako yung tatanungin mo, lahat ko siya gusto. Why? Kasi, iba't iba yung...
Kasi parang ikaw naman.
Napaka-celebrity nung answer niya, no? May nagpa-picture lang sa'yo, very celebrity na yung mo. Showbiz.
Lahat sila favorite.
Kasi number one, yung laging sinasabi ni Attorney Aaron na naging vulnerable kayo. And for me, it takes a good heart to be vulnerable sa isang bagay na wala kaming naibigay sa inyo in return. Wala. As in,
just a plain
just because I am your friend and just because Attorney Haron is your friend, nagiging guests namin kayo. Parang, yung sabi ko nga kay Attorney Haron, wala na akong masyadong maisip na i-invite because lahat na nang kaya kong, yung kasiko ko lang na, guestahan ka na, mag-yes sila. So, lahat ng previous episodes, lahat ng previous guest lawyers namin, very close, either sa heart ko or kay Attorney Haron or both of us. So, yun. So, just to be, to give justice to your question, siguro one of the favorites na lang, no? One of the greatest episodes we had is yung kay Attorney Halim. Kasi gusto ko yung haba nung episode na hindi namin naramdaman because he was or he is a professor, so nadala niya yung episode. Parang on my part, syempre hirap ako kasi hindi naman ako sanay mag-host. Si Attorney Haron lang naman yung very good in hosting. Diba? Magpakabol tayo dito. na parang that time hindi ako nagkaroon ng problem. Okay, tapon lang ng question, then sagot na siya, dinadala niya yung episode. At the same time, gusto ko yung nami-mention niya yung Allah. Role nung Allah sa life niya, sa law school.
Religious aspect.
Lalo na yung parang na-quote ni Attorney Haron sa Instagram post na yung Allah will never burden a soul beyond that it can bear. Kasi reflecting back, kagaya nung minsan napapag-usapan namin ni Attorney Haron na yung sabi niya, parang hindi niya kakayanin kung he did not pass the bar, while on my part naman siguro I needed that experience kasi to humble me, then ikaw rin, parang gano'n. So, yun na parang totoo talaga na when you look back na kung ano man din yung naging journey mo of becoming a lawyer, na yun kasi yung kaya mo, kaya yun yung binigay sa'yo.
I remember when I was editing yung episode ni Attorney Halim, dun sa part na yun, talaga naiyak ako. Promise, umanakan kasuya na. And ako kasi, every time I make edit, once ma-edit ako na after I edit an episode, maraming chance na babalik ako dyan kasi maghahanap ako ng quotable quotes. And then every time na dumarating ako dun sa part na yun, yung kinote ko, talagang naluluha ako. So ayun, it's also one of my favorites, of course.
Talaga namang
But to be fair, lahat talaga sila relative,
in a
yung
different...
parang may mga episodes pa na parang sabi niya, Attorney Haron, may ma-i-inspire kaya tayo sa next episode, ganyan, kasi it's a different story, ganito, ganyan. More like, ang talino niya, paano siya makaka-inspire, pero pag in-interview mo na, may one is yung kay Attorney Alex Dumpa. Kasi si Attorney Alex, yung hindi ko siya, although naabutan ko siya sa law school, but hindi ako familiar sa journey niya. So, nung shinare niya na kung paano humbling yung experience niya, and then so initawakulian talaga ko, Allah, na hindi ko naisip yun. Kasi ang naisip ko na, bright, talagang kabugado. Pero sa part niya pala,
mga struggles
he also
siya
had his own fair share of pressure and then struggle sa pagpasa sa bar. So yun, lahat iba-iba yung nakikater niya at iba-iba yung nai-inspire niyang mga tao.
So ngayon, parang yung mga listeners natin, nagkakaroon na sila ng idea na, ay, okay, ito pala yung naiisip nila for this specific episode. So,
we can make an episode our favorite kasi iba-iba yung mga stories.
Like, may episode na this part sobrang na-touch ka. Di ba? May episode na this part sobrang relate ka. Alam mo yun? So, you have a very special place for every episode talaga. Yun yung sinasabi namin ni Attorney Hanan na every time na may ini-invite kami, tapos sinasabi nila, I am respectfully declining the invitation kasi I don't think may i-share ako na helpful or relatable or inspiring sa mga nakikinig sa inyo. Ang naisip ko, hindi. Mayroon at merong makaka-relate sa'yo at meron ka may inspire regardless of how boring you think your journey is.
So in relation to that, Attorney Haron, have you ever been rejected by some of your guest lawyers?
Yung mga na-invite namin.
Na-invite, yes.
Oh, Attorney
And how
Hanan.
did you take it or handle it?
Okay.
To be honest, siguro kasi this is a passion project. So, talagang we have nothing in return talaga na ibibigay sa magiging guest. So, parang more of ang ini-invite namin is yung we thought na close namin. Like, I started with you, and we started with you.
And who are
then,
willing, parang
mga office mates namin, ganyan. So, and then yung mga nakasama ko sa bar journey ko, ganyan. But, you know, may mga ganon hesitation sila, they don't wanna be vulnerable. At the same time, marami kasi ako nakasabay din na they had to take the bar for 3 times. Kaya siguro hindi rin sa kanila okay to share that, no? Yung gusto nilang ibaon na sa limot yung ganong experience. So, why immortalize it with our podcast? So, number one, ina-understand na lang namin nagre-reject. But, yun nga, sabi ni Attorney Haron na one of the reasons kung ba't hindi sila nag-share is they don't wanna be a guest kasi wala silang may share na inspiring. But, ako, na yun yung point ko is, there was one lawyer I invited, then sabi niya sa akin, anong i-share ko dyan? Na nagpa-party lang ako sa gabi, tapos bukas nakakasagot ako ng recitation. Wala, yabang lang sasabihin ko dyan. Ganun. Na, sabi ko yung Attorney Haron, okay lang. Kasi may mga law students naman talaga na yabang lang din sila. Di ba? Yun yung experience. So, we are really sure na merong makaka-relate.
Tsaka ako din, di ba, personally, may mga hindi ako shinare din.
Tsaka feeling ko kung hindi kami yun ni Haron, hindi mo i-immortalize yung journey. Yung
kaya di ba ang short din ng episode ko kasi parang piling-pili lang din talaga yung shinare ko.
Parang aside sa nagsa-start pa tayo noon, talagang short yung mga episodes.
And sobrang nakaka-conscious pa, di ba? Kasi first episode nyo yun.
But still, it was because you wanted it to be short.
And speaking of short yung episode mo, I'm sure yung mga listeners natin na notice nila na from 10 minutes.
Naging 1 hour.
1 hour, my God.
So, grabe,
May
no?
1 hour and 30 minutes pa.
Nung narinig ko na yung mga bagong episode, hala, ganito pala kahaba dapat. Tapos yung sa akin,
Yung sa'yo parang 30 minutes lang or 27 minutes. Imagine. So, it really shows na may evolution na nangyayari.
Yes, oo, no?
Evolution talaga, no? Na from 10 minutes naging 1 hour, almost 2 hours.
Tapos mas ginalingan nyo pa kasi yung ganon.
Tsaka,
Thank you naman doon.
thank you naman sa pagbubuhat. Again, it's a good sign na may mga nakikinig at nai-enjoy nila yung ganong kahaba.
Talagang tinatapos nila, no?
From point A to point B na
Diba?
recording, tinatapos talaga nila. Amazing. Just amazing.
Yun nga yung sabi ko kay Attorney Haro na ang content kasi natin is timeless. At saka yung sabi ko sa kanya na I pray for those who listen to us na kaya sila nakikinig because humuhugot sila ng lakas ng loob.
And inspiration.
Kaya I really pray for them na sana ma-survive nila yung kung anong mga pinagdadaanan nila ngayon. Kasi it's an inspirational podcast really.
Talaga.
I mean, ito, tayo. We are the first generation lawyer of our families, di ba? So, definitely wala tayong... Ako personally, wala akong... lumaki ako or nag-law school ako na wala akong narinig na law journey ng isang abogado. Wala akong nilook up na lawyer. I entered law school na pangarap lang ang meron ako and the will to survive. And I'm sure a lot of us are in the same situation na meron tayo before as a law student. Ang gusto ko is yung mga aspiring law student dyan, marami silang marinig na mga journeys ng mga lawyers. To keep them holding on to that dream, di ba? Kasi kami, kung hindi lang mag-share yung mga professors namin ng law journey nila, wala kaming maririnig. Di ba?
True.
Ngayon,
kasi hindi lahat merong someone in the family or kakilala na parang who can guide them.
Yes,
so,
diba?
parang ang The Lost Podcast, it serves as their guide.
Survival guide,
yes,
no?
It gives us a picture
of what is in law school and life as a lawyer, diba? Yun talaga. That's our ultimate goal really is to maging inspiration siya for many listeners.
Yes.
And what I appreciate din sa mga listeners namin, nagwo-wide din na siya. Hindi lang siya sa mga aspiring law students, even sa mga senior high na may pinagdadaanan,
and
sa
also,
mga med students,
actually mga doctors, may nag-PM sa yung batch ko sa nursing na doktor na ngayon. Hoy, nakikinig ako sa episode mo. Tapos nagjo-duty sila.
Yung ganun, parang may nai-inspire tayo na or even if hindi kami ni Attorney Haro na but yung guests namin. Kasi may 1 or 2 talaga silang nasasabi na quotable quotes talaga na if may pinagdadaanan ka, pwede mo siyang panghawakan na this too shall pass. Parang ganun.
At saka yung gusto kong balikan yung mga hugot ng mga attorneys na wala naman ako masishare dyan. Kasi nakakalimutan nila na they are lawyers. And our listeners, most of them are non-lawyers pa, no? Na-normalize kasi sa'yo yung journey na yan eh. Parang sa tingin mo normal lang yan. Pero sa mga listeners namin, amazing na yan.
Yes.
Diba?
At saka yung yung nahi-humanize yung mga guest lawyers natin na andyan na sa taas. Like for example, si Sir Zed. Tapos si Sir Rash, yung sabi mo.
Who would have thought
na yung journey niya na hindi namin i-share dito, panoorin nyo. Pakinggan nyo.
Who would have thought na ganun pala yung pinagdaanan ng isang Rashid Pandi? No?
Kasi yung nakikita lang natin yung glam ng mga kung saan siya pumunta, travel dito, but hindi natin nakikita kung paano niya naabot yun. And that thing you should listen to.
And isingit ko na lang din tong question na
kasi
to.
parang walang gustong magpasingit
Oo nga, at saka ang dami yun ang shinare sa isang question lang yun So eto, kasi parang in relation din to that question, no, paano pala kayo pumipili ng guest ninyo?
To be honest, hindi, pili ba yung term? Hindi, lately lang kami pumipili ng iimbitahan. Why? Because when we invite, rini-ready na namin yung sarili namin sa rejection. But before this episode or the previous episodes, medyo wala kaming pagpipili na ginagawa kasi more of kung sino yung kasiko namin. Ito, Batsa Kanaya.
Are
Ito,
there
friend.
lawyers na nag-manifest?
And yung
gusto
mga
nila?
lawyers na nag-manifest na gusto nila. So, more of kung sino yung may...
Sino yung willing talaga?
Oo, kasi it takes a good heart really to be vulnerable. So, yun. So far, ngayon lang kami lately nahirapang pumili only not because we want a good story. No, it's because we are, when we invite, we are preparing our hearts for rejections.
So ginagawa kasi namin parang, okay Hanan, for this season, 10 episodes, no, as usual. Sino yung gusto mong i-guess na sa tingin natin pwedeng mag-guess? So, ayun, we make a list of lawyers na possible na pwedeng mag-guess.
So may listahan na kayo.
May listahan. And then we try to invite them, no, as we go along. And alam mo yun yung amazing about TLP kasi yung mga nag-guess namin ng mga lawyers, parang na-chempo siya doon sa week na yun na ano tawag dito, theme. Kunyari, last season, I would like to share last season 3, first episode o premiere episode namin, episode 16, kay si Attorney Jashim. Siya yung pina-opening namin sa season kasi
Comfort.
kakatapos lang ng bar exam at that time.
So typing talaga siya, no?
Bar result pala, kakalabas lang ng bar results that time, 2024. So, of course, every bar results, may mga hindi na pinapalad. Now, the reason why we had him to be the first episode sa season 3 kasi to comfort those who failed the bar exam at that time. Kasi nga, Attorney Jashim has had a really good humbling experience sa law journey niya. So if you guys are curious about it, go ahead and check the episode 16 na
so talagang na-timing yung pag-release ng episode niya dun sa bar results din noong 2024.
Yes. Now, Attorney Hanan, for the second episode ng season 3, and bakit naman napili natin?
And then yung sinasabi ko kay Attorney Aaron, papasad no Allah. Because yung sa second episode natin, yung mag-asawa. Si Attorney Tawab at why? Papasad no Allah. Nagkaroon tayo ng strat plan sa Cagayan de Oro. So,
sa timing din na andoon tayo, tapos napuntahan niya sila.
Gitu din dito kay Attorney Aaron na inshallah na babarakatan dito din galabakan because we don't get anything from this talagang kami pa yung naglalabas ng para masustain namin ng Lost Podcast ganyan, so parang alhamdulillah God is not making it difficult for us to ito pa, last season namin si Sir Zed.
No.
Bakit? Meron kaming IBP National Convention
So,
sa
nakita
Cebu,
niyo siya
nandun siya and then he was so willing to share his journey kasi syempre he's an academician so maybe yun yung isang reason pero isang invitation lang he was up for it, so alhamdulillah talaga napapasad no Allah sa guests. Attorney Haron, paano naman itong season 4 premiere natin?
Wait lang, ibigyan ko lang ng background yung kay Attorney Tawab and Attorney Nani, sa bahay nila kami pumunta. Imagine.
Talaga?
Oo. Yung kay Chancey Z sa room niya. Hotel room niya.
Ay, talaga.
Sa Cebu.
Yes.
Welcome niya kami. Just imagine, parang so timing talaga na pakamubarakat no Allah kasi na yun yung hindi ko makakalimutan na sinabi sa akin ng friend ko na every step of the way, always renew your niyat about the things that you do in life. So with the TLP na nabaya mi Cebu.
Yes, hindi naman fame yung habol.
Hindi naman yung pa-picture nyo yung habol namin.
Diba? Hindi ba Hanan?
You have to check your intentions, Hanan.
Nagtawanan na naman kayo.
Hindi lang. Hindi lang yun, di ba? Really, no? Kailangan pa man in things that you do in life, dapat na always check your niyat. Niyat for our non-Muslim brothers is your intention, exactly. Para kaninong ba to ginagawa or para saan ba tong ginagawa mo? And alhamdulillah, so it's God's way of
since you have a good intention, ayan, 'di ba, you're blessed to have such an amazing podcast, 'di ba?
But at least with the partnerships we have right now with Kakao and TFB, ang laking tulong kasi meron na kami napapabaon sa aming mga guests.
So, di ba, ayan, another blessing, di ba, sa
And again, papasad na Nola because it was just parang nagkapi-kapi lang tayo sa TFB. Biglang, andun yung owner and then we were able to ask a favor kasi JD
shout out kay
Shoutout kay Pagari
Fatima.
Yes,
Fatima
si team. Hello Team Galawan. Thank you for sponsoring our season 4 na our official sponsor for our drink.
Okay, so at this juncture, parang program. we are going to choose 3 questions from your listeners that have sent questions in your official Instagram account. So this question is from _Anoni. So, how do I reignite the passion I once had for going to law school? I'm so pagod na.
I guess you have to listen listen sa The Lost Podcast because kulang yung question. Hindi namin alam kung ano yung
situation niya,
circumstance you're facing right now. So more of sana mahugot mo yung magpapa-ignite sa passion mo sa law school.
Pero kasi for the fact kasi na nagtatanong ka kung paano ba i-reignite yung passion mo sa law school, it means na andyan pa rin yan, may talaga, may apoy pa rin, no? Gusto mo pa rin dyan.
Pero diba? Kulang lang siya ng apoy.
Alam mo, malaki ka na.
At saka yung sabi nila na
Hindi ko in-expect.
Tsaka yung sabi nila na isipin mo pagod ka lang, hindi ayaw mo na. Yun.
Kasi sa buhay,
magpahinga ka lang.
As a law student, talagang hindi mawala tong phase na wala na tayong passion or wala na tayong...
Parang may times na ano ba to? Bakit ko pa ginagawa to? Pero yun nga, gusto kong bumalik dun sa marinig mo yung kay Sir Rash. Sasabihin niya sa'yo, just take law school one day at a time.
Another question from _sna_sh. If given a chance, what would you change in your routine as a law student?
Feeling ko close naman na kami ni Ate Naj. So alam yung sagot.
Friend mo pala. Hello, shout out. I-shout out mo naman yung friend mo.
Yun na, si Ate Naj.
Okay.
Siguro, that's a good question, no? Kasi ako, kung bare minimum si Attorney Haron, ako below average talaga yung performance ko sa law school. Talagang if I could just turn back time, kasi kaya siguro 4 years din yung journey ko of becoming a lawyer after graduating. Kasi binawi sa akin ng panahon yung hindi ko pag-aral ng maayos during law school. Kasi when I was first year, talagang may blooper pa ako noon eh. So hindi, parang talagang itatagal lang sa ginawa. So when you decide na you will pursue something, or yung ito yung mindset ng mga matatalino eh. Once they start this, they will at saka they will give their flying colors performance, ganun. Ako kasi okay, I'll try, but if it doesn't work, okay. Parang hindi yun magandang mindset. Dapat pag pinasok mo yung isang bagay, seryosohin mo. Mag-time management ka, ganyan. Discipline, kung meron kang business or kung meron kang work. And then siguro wag kang tamaring mag-aral kasi lalo na sa law school, kasi yung preparation mo talaga for the bar, lagi kong nasasabi to sa mga episodes namin, is really nagsa-start sa law school days mo. So you really study for the bar, and yun yung mga gusto kong i-change. Siguro i-improve ko pa yung determination ko to study very well, yung habit ko, yung ginagawa ko kasi tulog ako ng entire morning, tapos mag-aral ako pag 3 hours before ng so talo ko pa yung working student kasi buong umaga naman akong tulog, di ba? So
were you a full-time student?
Yeah, I was a full-time student. So kayo na mga full-time student, make use of it. Parang inibgir kanwanan a privilege Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala your parents can provide. So please, you really have to be serious with studying kasi pinasok nyo lang din, karirin nyo na. Kasi you will not regret it anyway. Kasi mas magre-regret kayo kung hindi kayo mag-aral ng maayos.
How about you, Attorney Haron?
Ako, I wouldn't change a thing.
Perfect.
Bare minimum pa yan! Tapos na!
Musta na lang kung ano, no?
And yung sinasabi ko kasi na, ako naman, hindi naman ako yung klase ng law student na sinunog ko yung sarili ko or I gave everything sa law school. Yung mental health ko, okay siya all throughout sa law school. May mga counting breakdowns here and there. But very normal yun, diba? But overall, yung mental health ko, okay siya. Kasi hindi ko binigay lahat. Hindi ko, alam mo yun, parang
may balance
hindi
ka.
ko ginawang mundo yung law
yung
school. I also enjoyed life na if gusto ko manunood ako. If gusto ko magbabasa ako. If gusto kong lumabas with friends, lalabas ako and with family. So I think my law school journey is very smooth lang siya. Wala akong masyadong hindi nagpabaya and at the same time hindi ako
give up yung...
At balanced siya. So, swak lang siya, hindi siya sobra, hindi siya kulang. For me, that's why, I wouldn't change a thing. Ayun lang.
Yeah, tsaka to be fair din naman sa akin, no? Char sa akin! Hindi, kasi I went through Marawi Siege, so nawalan kami ng bahay, lahat ng libro ko, lahat ng... So parang nawala yung drive. Siguro yun yung kanina, yung passion, ganyan. So, I needed to start again. So, I started with joining law student government. So, ang naging problem ko talaga, and what I wanted to, if I could just change something, is really to learn how to manage my time. Kasi yun yung problema kuha ka ng responsibility, hindi mo naman pala kayang time management.
And speaking of law student government, never akong nag-join sa mga ganyan.
Same.
Yung mga
no
frat, walans, or walan, di ba? And then, hindi ako nag-representative, mga ganyan. Hindi ako nag-bibidal.
Pero parang, di ka ba kasama sa yung publication?
Wala. I did not join mga debate, sulak. Hindi ako nag-join dyan. Kasi kota na ako dyan sa undergrad ko.
Actually.
Alam mo yun? So sabi ko, ayoko nang dagdagan yung mga unnecessary na mga works sa law school. Ayun.
And dun kami opposite ni Attorney Haron kasi wala ako niyan sa
undergrad. Ngayon ka pa.
Diba kaya din ako naging flying colors sa undergrad kasi tumurdo ako class because I was from BS Biology, major in Zoo. So, when I failed that, parang the only thing I have is kailangan kong...
Uy, nagbayo ako, nagbayo ka,
Yun ang common ground natin, bio.
Kaya pala tayo naging abogado kasi it brought us together.
So, yun. So, parang bumawi ako sa parents ko na okay, this time, mag-aaral ako ng maayos.
So, nung nag-law school ka, dun ka na nag-extracurricular
imagine,
activity.
sa amin nag-start yung first na centralized bar operations ng 3 campuses of MSU. Tapos, grabe yung solicitations niyan. And then,
so, talagang na-busy ka sa law student government.
Yung parang, naglo-law ka ba or nagtatrabaho?
Okay, I'd like to know, ikaw naman attorney din, what if you would change a thing, ano yun?
Ay, ako? Actually, I wouldn't change a thing
diba?
din. Yeah, lumalabas din ako. Tapos nag-aaral din naman ako.
Naging responsible law student din naman. Unlike si Hanan.
Lang.
Na naging responsible student leader.
Hindi, siguro, I was too young. To be fair,
yes.
To be fair, Dayan, magkaedad tayo. Pero 4 years ahead ako, 3 years ahead ako sa law school.
True, no?
Ikaw din, sabi mo, nakapag-work ka before law school. So, there na sense of maturity at that time, except that I had the business.
College ulit.
And then,
college ka pa.
So siguro, at saka, it's not an excuse kasi meron din namang mga nag-excel na kaedad ko, mas younger pa sa akin at that time. Pero, yun lang, kanya-kanya tayo ng journey. But again, may isa pang question na friend, galing sa friend natin, no? Wahida, shoutout tayo sa'yo, 32, pero yung sagot ko, nasa PM.
Ano kayang question yun?
Ano yung question na yan?
Wag na.
Wag na daw.
Okay.
For our last question from Bello Bantuas.
Ay, okay. Hello, batch kayo sa undergrad.
Okay. Hi, Bello. Bello ba ang kanyang name? Okay. How to stay motivated to study something na parang hindi mo talaga gets, like Civ Pro?
Ako bobo talaga ako sa Sibro. Yung
Mahirap naman
remedial,
talaga
di ba?
yung remedial law.
Oo. If nahihirapan ka sa isang subject, na mahirap talaga yan. Di ba? Especially
How to
Sibro, oh my gosh.
How to stay motivated?
Paano ba? Ako kasi yan yung sa Sibro, yan yung time na nag-study hard ako. Hindi ako nag-study smart. Kasi hindi ko kaya magpaka-study smart dyan kasi hindi ko rin gets.
Mahirap talaga
It's really tough. Yeah. Kung exposed ka sa court proceedings, saka mo lang siya maiintindihan. Actually, in fact, maraming mga lawyers na saka lang nila na-realize or naintindihan nung naging lawyer na sila and nag-practice na sila.
Yes.
Yung mga Sibro na
Mahirap
yan.
kasi talaga siyang imagine. Diba?
Yung pagbigay ng notice.
Oo.
Ngayon, part na siya ng work natin. So, yun lang
ganito
pala
pala.
yun.
Oo.
Pero as a law student,
mahirap
hindi mo
talaga
yan kayang
siya.
paano ba yan? Okay, gano'n pala yung process. Hindi mo magigets yan. So, just tough it out. Yung ba yung term na,
lunukin mo na lang.
Kung i-memorize mo yan kahit hindi mo gets, just go. I mean, for us, yun yung namin, yun yung advice namin for you.
I agree with you, Attorney Haro, na pag hindi mo gets, memorize mo na lang. Kasi in the long run when you memorize it, magigets, ay, kaya pala. Kasi syempre di ba, pag mag-memorize ka, it takes you like 10 times, 4 times mo, 40 times mong inuulit-ulit yan sa brain mo, hanggang sa, sabot ka din. Di ba?
At saka based on my experience, everything made sense nung 4th year na ako.
Yung sa review na?
Oo, like, ganun pala yun. Ganun pala yun. For me, yun yung everything made sense sa akin nung 4th year na ako. Ganun pala yung provision na to. Ito pala yung mini-min niya. Nagkaka-connect na naman siya eventually.
So, itong friend mo, you think first year ba siya?
First year.
First year siya.
Sibro. I think it coming second year.
Okay, so be gentle with yourself. I have similar, kay Attorney Haron na I learned to love it nung 4th year na ako. Why? Because it takes one good professor for you to love a subject.
Yes.
Kasi ang swerte namin, we had intensive review class when we were 4th year. Naging teacher namin yung may-ari ng Villasis Law Firm, yung Law Review Center. Kasi dinala siya ni Sir Zed sa Iligan. So, na-meet namin siya. There ko natutunan at minahal ang remedial law. Because ganun lang pala yung ginagawa nila, parang minamap out nila, and then paano yung mapping niya from baba sa taas, si 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, so si 65, and because of that, minahal ko ang CivPro. And then merong in-advise si Sir Butawan na inigo na review material. Parang, it's a transcription of a discussion of a professor from Xavier Ateneo de Davao na professor. Yun, makikita mo, Bisaya talaga. Mga Bisaya apart to na you enjoy reading it. Para siyang novel, parang ganon. So it takes a good material na you can relate to and a good professor that could summarize it to you. After that, I did well na sa civil ko.
Pero
sa remedial ko.
Parang iba din yung curriculum ngayon ng mga law students kasi parang
nauuna. Pero
nauuna yung remedial,
mga procedure. But I guess
yes,
may din yan, may wisdom din yan. Kasi parang
kasi tayo nag-CivPro tayo, parang mga second year na. Tapos sila first year, tapos nag-CivPro na. So parang mahirap talaga din sa kanila. Kasi tayo medyo na-expose na tayo sa mga ibang
mga terms.
Yes.
Terms,
tapos sila first year, tapos CivPro, di ba? So parang nakaka-shock din talaga.
Pero you can use the strategy of Sir Rash, kasi yung sabi niya, you read the full text of the case. Kasi doon mo rin ma-appreciate yung remedial. Kasi yung steps niya kung paano siya pupunta, yung sabi niya na may chismis sa pagbabasa ng case. Kasi ma-appreciate mo din talaga yung remedial law pagka nagbabasa ka ng full text. Kasi yung flow niya ba, kung paano siya pumunta, pababa, ganyan. Alhamdulillah, so it takes, kanya-kanya siguro ng favorite. So favorite ko kasi yung remedial law talaga din. Yes. Alhamdulillah. Yun nga yung nag-save sa akin din sa bar.
So, Bello, kaya mo yan.
Yes, laban lang.
Malaki ka na.
Yun na naman.
Again. Alam mo na ang tama sa mali.
Ayun, so that ends our...
Yan, Attorney Dayan, thank you sa abala.
This has been, again, a really good conversation. And I hope yung mga listeners natin... baka may
kahit kami lang to, na-enjoy naman kayo. Huwag nyo naman ipa-feel sa amin na, ba't sila na naman?
Ba't walang guest? Ano ba? before we end this episode, I'd like to thank again all of our naging guest lawyers. Kasi we wouldn't be TLP wouldn't be 1 year old without them.
Yeah.
And of course, to our listeners then.
For their support
grabe.
talaga. No?
Binge listen talaga all the time. Every time may out na episode, ayun, nagbibigay sila ng reflection. And yeah, again, before we end this episode, maraming salamat sa mga nag-send ng questions
hindi nabasa,
nila. No?
unfortunately, kasi
basahin ko lang, hindi daw to question pero ang sabi niya, fan daw siya ng podcast natin since season 1. At talagang may kwento daw or may kwentong aral talaga daw yung TLP and kudos to the podcast.
Nice.
More seasons to come. Ayun. So, shout out to Hanira Sarip-Sarip. Ay, paulit-ulit.
Hello,
Girl,
Hana.
pwede naman tanggalin mo yung isang subject.
Ano, Hana?
Hanira.
Hi, Hanira.
Thank you so much for being our fan since season 1. Maraming salamat.
Yay.
Thank you for validating whatever we're doing.
And that ends our episode for this Monday. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit subscribe and leave a comment. Also, please don't forget to tag us on your stories and posts. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for daily updates. Thanks for getting lost with us today. We shall see you next Monday.
Harang,
Bye!
ano ba to? Parang di ka ba kinakabahan?
may kumuha na ng ano natin.
Parang akala ko tayo lang makakagawa nito.
Thank you, Attorney Dayan.
Experience also be the host for this episode lang naman. So I really enjoyed.
This
Ganito
was
pala yung
fun.
feeling.
Alam namin buong araw kang nasa bayat ngayon ka lang lumabas at dahil sa episode na to. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!
We shall see you next Monday.